Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Dalal Street Week Ahead program sponsored by Delta.exchange. Next week, I'm planning to come to India. So maybe one more week I'll spend in India. I'll be having a workshop in Bangalore. Then I'll come back to Dubai. Last week, coming back to the market, last week it was a dramatic week. Finally, Nifty closed about 1% lower, but intra-week volatility was very, very high. TCS result came, the markets came down, but people were expecting good results from Reliance. But the Reliance result came, again market came down. And then most dramatic one, later Bajaj Auto result came and Bajaj Auto fell 13% in single trading session. I don't know when last time a Nifty 50 stock has fallen more than 12% after the results. And that has created a huge panic in our market. And this is despite global markets are moving higher and higher on a day-to-day basis. And then came Infosys results, that was also very bad. And finally, Axis Bank result came and Axis Bank moved 5% higher. So far, all the major stocks that came out with results fell. It did not meet the market expectation, and only Axis Bank has met the expectation. So only Axis Bank was higher. And because of this, whichever companies coming out with results, people started selling those stocks. Say, for example, coming week, which are the stocks coming out with results? Hindustan Unilever, ITC, Asian Paints, so all these stocks came under Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv, they all came under selling pressure. However, BPCL is coming out with results, but that is a oil marketing company because the crude prices have fallen, so that was slightly high. Over the weekend, HDFC Bank and Kotak Bank came out with results, but Kotak Bank result seems to be good, but HDFC Bank result is just okay, neither too good nor bad. I remember earlier HDFC Bank used to declare about 20% growth quarter on quarter, but those golden days are gone. I think now they have come out with 5% increase, but that too because of some reversal in a provisioning. But however, they are planning to come out with IPO for HDB Financial, a subsidiary of HDFC Bank. So that may be a good news for HDFC Bank. So overall, and tomorrow, no big movement is expected in both HDFC Bank and Kotak Bank. Whereas, so far, after the results, there was always a big movement. Axis Bank 5% higher, Infosys 5% lower, Bajaj Auto 13% lower. That may not happen, maybe 1-2% move tomorrow. So that is the situation. But now this market is completely driven by corporate results. So we have to wait for more corporate results to get some clarity about the overall, because already FIIs are feeling that Indian markets are overvalued. They are selling here. So far, they have sold about 80,000 crores worth of shares in the calendar month October, or in the F&O series, October series, they have sold about 90,000 crore, which is already highest ever in a single month selling. And then on top of which these corporate results are not meeting the expectation, then definitely, those stocks will be in trouble. Who would have imagined, the Reliance to break 2,700 on the downside? About 1-2 months before, it was trading at about 3,200. So that's a decent 500 rupees fall, right? So that is the thing. Since economic data wise, there's no important data. So people will be keenly watching for corporate results, and then people will also be watching for the trend in FII selling. But I'm sure we still have about 9 more trading sessions. I'm sure they'll be selling, at least another 10,000 crore. So to create a record in Indian stock market history, of selling more than 1 lakh crore in single month. And, but there is no reason for them to buy now. So, tomorrow, Hyundai IPO listing is also there. And as I told you, that listing will also be managed. Right? There may be 50 rupees, 100 rupees discount, maybe in the first half of the session. But you will find that at the closing, it might close around the issue price or slightly higher than the issue price. So wait and watch tomorrow. So how these big people play the game. Now, let us come back to some technicals just to see what are the important levels. The Nifty fell from 26,300 to 24,700, a 1,600 point fall. And after the 1,600 point fall, markets tried to recover. And it recovered up to 25,250. So that was almost 500, 550 point. Then everybody thought it will be inching towards 25,500, which was the mean reversion. But what happened? The disappointing result from Reliance, Bajaj Auto, and Infosys. So these three major companies coming out with not so good results. So dragged the market, and Nifty fell below 24,700. It fell another 150 point. Okay. So 24,550. Then after that, the recovery came. The recovery was led by Axis Bank, and then markets moved significantly, about 300 points from intraday low on Friday. So now, for the coming week, clearly the support is at 24,500. Why? That is the recent low. That is 24,557. So we take another 50 point for the round figure. So 24,500 will be a very good support for this week. And then the resistance will be 25,300 is the first resistance. That's because, during the retracement period, it came up to 25,250 only. Then after that, it fell. But ultimate second resistance will be 25,500, which is Fibonacci retracement or mean reversion. But because the market has fallen another 150 point, your mean reversion or 50% retracement may not be at 25,500, it may be 25,600. So we can say 25,500 to 25,600 is the range where the markets will find a good resistance. And then for this 1 week, keeping, so much of a range, 1,000 point range, although it seems to be very big, it's a 4% range. But what to do? The way stock prices are reacting after the results, so one has to keep such a buffer. So we don't know because after the Bajaj Auto results, the expectations are very high for Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finserv. Even a slight disappointment, those stocks will come under selling pressure. And then Hindustan Unilever and ITC, both are index heavyweights, So now, all other sectors, the results have come. So this FMCG sector, of course, then the Nestle came, but Nestle is not an index heavyweight. So ITC and Hindustan Unilever, both are index heavyweights. So this week, mostly corporate results. So, but remember, technically, the markets are in short only. Technically, the markets are not long. So every rise is a selling opportunity in the downtrend. The same way every dip is a buying opportunity in the uptrend. So right now, technically, the trend is down only. It's not up. So probably, when the mean reversion, 50% Fibonacci retracement, the technically also markets are long only above 25,500, not below that. So it is time to be cautious, right? Few updates. I think by this time you should know everything. Nifty lot size has been revised to 75, and then Bank Nifty lot size has been revised to 30. That is only for the contracts which are being introduced after November 20. And whatever the contracts are there up to that, so that will be allowed to expire with the same contract size. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.